Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge was placed on the IL today after being diagnosed with a flexor tendon strain. Let's break this down. Judge mentioned the original injury occurred when he was throwing to home plate against the Toronto Blue Jays a couple nights ago, and he started noticing that it became more and more difficult to throw. This became more apparent yesterday on this near maximum effort throw. The flexor tendons are eccentrically loaded during the late cocking phase as they help to stabilize the elbow and maintain grip. Then they forcibly contract during acceleration and release to control finger flexion and ball spin. Overload and strain during this motion can occur due to overuse or poor mechanics. There are three important flexor muscles in the forearm, and they have two main jobs. First is to assist with grip, wrist control, and pronation through release during the throw. And second is to act as a dynamic stabilizer that prevents the elbow from collapsing during throwing stress by helping to maintain joint integrity and controlling unwanted motion. These include the most commonly injured flexor carpi ulnaris, flexor digitorum superficialis, and the pronator teres. All three of these tendons originate at the medial epicondyle, or the funny bone, which is also where the UCL sits. That's why these injuries often mimic UCL tears. While usually less severe, flexor strains can increase UCL tear risk if not managed properly. Judge mentioned the muscle he believes he hurt is affecting his grip. This would make the flexor digitorum superficialis the most likely injury. At the ends of these muscles are tendons that connect to the bone. The FDS muscles contract to pull on the wrist and fingers that allow for wrist and finger flexion. It's central to gripping a baseball. This muscle is heavily recruited when throwing with tight grip force, especially on long max effort throws. On average, a grade 1 strain costs about 3 to 4 weeks to return to play. Grade 2 can average anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks for full recovery. They do come with a mild increase in UCL injury risk. Now, most of the time, he might be able to come back in 10 to 15 days and bat as a designated hitter. You would expect this to be a multi-week thing when it comes to throwing the ball. Overall, this is reassuring. We're wishing him a safe and speedy recovery.